Hey everyone, it's Miss Sky and we are jumping into session 2 with this video. The concept in session 2 is all about defining diversity. So what exactly is diversity and what might it mean to you? We are going to begin that process by doing a diversity organizer, which I'm going to show you in a minute, and then finalize that process by completing a voice thread in Moodle about diversity and an introduction to it. I want to start by reminding you to make sure you are 100% sure you have secured a textbook in whichever way you chose. And I am going to refer to the first 2 paragraphs in chapter 1 in the next few minutes. Chapter 1 kind of begins with an explanation of changing cultural landscapes in our country as we know it right now. But the introduction paragraphs talk about the term diversity and how it's used so differently. But I want to highlight a few statements from the paragraphs here. One says diversity is not a legal concept. It does not include only some people, so it includes all people because diversity is actually defined in the dictionary as a state of unlikeness, so being different, a state of being different. And because we're all different, we are all diverse. So diversity actually includes everyone. And in this particular textbook that you have, diversity refers to all the ways in which all people are different from one another. So this is individual differences, group differences, and cultural differences. And because there is no one single agreed upon definition of diversity, I'm tossing you into the session here asking you to define what it means to you. So we'll get started here with this defining diversity organizer. You are going to click on the link here that is going to toss you into a template. So we did this last week for session 1, so you should be comfortable with this process by now. Here we go. So this is an organizer that's going to ask you to sort of organize your thoughts, and I'm just going to scroll through, let you see it, and then go back and give you directions each part as we go. So in this top part, in your own words, you're going to define and explain what diversity means to you. Give me some effort here because this assignment is worth 100 points. So I'm certainly going to look for more than one word or more than a few statements here. I would like to see maybe paragraph form or lots of bullets as in your own words what diversity means or the definition of diversity. And you can have lots of those terms. You can have lots of bullets or a large paragraph because diversity may mean lots of things to you. All right, and then here we're going to put in some images that represent diversity or that display diversity in your opinion, and then images that do not display or represent diversity. And the term here, images, means more than one. So you can certainly play with this template. You can make it smaller, you can make it larger. So please make the template work for you. But I will ask that you sort of size down those photos, those images that you're using to, maybe a 2-inch square at the biggest. That way, when you are taking this document and turning it into Moodle, Moodle actually accepts it, so it's not too big. All right, and then I'm going to ask you to find 3 people. Doesn't matter to me where you find those people. You can live with them, you can not live with them, you can go to school with them, you cannot go to school with them. It doesn't matter. But find 3 people and ask them hey, how would you define diversity? And then record their responses there. This will be an eye-opening experience because you'll start to realize either everybody around you thinks the same way, or you have a diverse group of people around you and they all give a different answer. So this is an eye-opening exercise as well. Here in the next section, you're going to identify some characteristics of diversity and then identify some characteristics, identify some non-characteristics of diversity. This can be a bulleted list, but you're going to need to make sure that your list is thorough, not just one or two items listed there. Finally, find a dictionary and look up the term diversity. All dictionaries don't have the exact same definition, so this is interesting. You're more than welcome to find multiple dictionary definitions, a simple dictionary.com or a dictionary from your desk, if you even have those sitting around anymore, will do fine. Just make sure you are listing what dictionary or what website you got it from. And then finally, this is a reflective piece at the end. What questions or concepts about diversity do you feel like you need to explore to understand it better? So just thinking about that concept of diversity. What is it that you need in the future to understand diversity better? All right, we're going to pop back here. All right, so when you are done, you are going to submit that. Now, of course, my screen looks a little different from yours because I have an instructor screen and not a student screen. However, there will be a submission box down at the bottom. Make sure your assignment actually submits. Feel free to get back with me via email if you want me to double check that if you feel like you had any issues submitting. The next item is a VoiceThread assignment. Before I jump into the assignment, I do want to give you a tip here. Look at these voice recording directions. I made these a while back, and I have seen that students are using them and understanding VoiceThread a little bit better. Hopefully you've used VoiceThread in other online courses, but if not, here are the directions. You are going to just follow these step by step as you go. VoiceThread is pretty simple to use. I will say watch out for those pop-ups. Sometimes some of you guys, your computer settings don't allow things, especially if they're computers that are given to you or managed by other areas. But essentially you'll get to the end, you'll hit save. The submit button will be there for you as well. Again, if you are unsure if your VoiceThread went through and submitted, all you have to do is shoot me an email and I'll double check it for you. But let's pop over here and look at the directions. Oh, okay, here we go. Sorry about that. I'm a real person. I have technological difficulties just like you. Okay, all right, so here we go. Here are the instructions. You'll see this on your screen when you click that diversity introduction VoiceThread. All right, and all this is just an introduction. So in session 1, we did a Padlet and we introduced one another to each other. And then in this session, we are going to do a VoiceThread introduction. So this is just an assignment where I can see you and you're a real person and I can see you talk. We're going to do several VoiceThread assignments through the semester, so this is also a testing assignment just to make sure that everything works. So you're gonna talk to me in the computer screen, in your camera. So introduce yourself to me. Tell me who you are and tell me a few things about you that make you unique and diverse. And then share with me something that you've uncovered or some sort of revelation you've had thus far in the course. When you are done with that assignment, you are done with the session 2 work, which is great. That wraps up all of session 2. I do apologize for those technical glitches that I had in the video, but I hope you are still able to forgive me and move forward. If you have any questions or concerns as you finish or you're doing your work for session 2, just remember I'm always an email away. Shoot me an email. I'll be happy to double check or answer any questions you might have. Happy working in session 2, and good luck defining diversity and what it means to you.